creepy tunes. Live for realsies this time, exactly. What you are about to experience is based on a real paranormal event. Research of the occult has shown that heightened moments of emotion such as fear can encourage the manifestation of hauntings. If, after playing this game, you experience abnormal happenings around your home or have a sudden change in behavior of yourself or loved ones, reach out immediately to your local church or paranormal investigators. Come find us. We'll come and identify what the ghost is, and we'll just leave, along with whatever bodies happen to be inside the house. That's creepy. Okay. We have got Blaster, we have got Lacey, we have got Braticus. How's everybody doing? How are you guys doing? Just in case, I am going to go looking through the options. I haven't actually opened this. Okay. Did I just rip that out of somewhere? Ultra, we will take it to high. I just want to make sure there's enough of my computer left over to record and stream this at the same time, because I really want this to go up on YouTube at the beginning of October. VSync on yes, because I typically work, so... take E, use left mouse button. My phone is like, hey, you're streaming, thanks. Quick inventory? Pause, cutscene, pause, inventory, tab, quick inventory, right mouse button. Use left mouse button. But why do you need a quick... Okay, I guess there's two different types of inventory? I don't know. Back. Close inventory. Select something to close the inventory? I would assume you would just hit the same button again, right? I don't know. Okay, so we've got a tab menu and we've got a right mouse button menu. That's the only thing I actually see from this. I was wanting to have more options? Okay. I don't know. Thank you. I'm trying to go for the spooky look, guys. Every time I do one of these videos, I'm gonna try and go for the spooky look. The Mortuary's Assistant is supposed to be like a couple of hours game, plus there are several endings. I would like to try and do several of the endings by the time we finish with this game. Yeah, more spooky stuff and things. Subtitles are always nice. Do I have subtitles on? Where are subtitles? Oh, nice call. Thank you. Skip tutorial? No. We're definitely going to do the tutorial. I watched the demo of this one. I don't know which demo it was. I think this one had more than one demo. But I watched a demo of this, so I know what happens sorta-ish during the demo, but I don't know what happens afterwards. I have been adamantly avoiding everybody's videos, which sucks, because there's a few content creators that I like watching their videos, and I couldn't watch this one because I wanted it to... where's the cat at? I put the cats out of the room. I'm sure they'll come back in before the end of it, but don't worry about that. They will definitely come back in. But for right now, I don't want them spoiling the beginning part of the game. Especially while we're going through the tutorial and learning how to play it, you know? How are we gonna feed the chonk if she's not here? Just wait, we've got like 2 hours we're gonna be playing, possibly a little bit more than that, depending on how the save system works. You'll get a chance to give the chonk some stuff. We don't want to make her sick. Poor starving kitty. She's got food for days. Okay. So. Do we have any mortuaries assistants, or what's the name of the guy that's in charge? Morticians? Do we have any morticians? You're sending massive rain our way? Well, we've been getting a lot of rain. I mean, you could keep it if you want it. You're not a mortician? I could just keep every single time I say mortician, I think of the Addams Family. Morticia. You build an ark. You work with the dead a lot, but not as a mortician. No. Dallas got smacked like real good. I thought Dallas was in need of rain though, right? Alright, I am not seeing chat on the screen at all. Where is my chat feed? It's weird. But then again, this stuff did update, so maybe I need to reload my overlays. Oh, I think I've got it off because I've got the recording on. Hang on. Oh, okay, yeah, that's right. So I just need to turn the browser thing on. But that puts that inside my screen. I'm not sure if I want that in my screen. Is that gonna get in the way of anything? Maybe? Do I need to readjust my screen? Okay, it's showing up now. How's about hang on, can I just do like a quick... Can I do like a quick turning off and on of my overlay right quick? Just real quick. Let's see. Where is my overlay? Can I hide my overlays? Let's see, alert box, image, I don't need that, I don't need that, that. Second. Yeah, save that. See if that works. What are you no. Don't do that thing. Whatever it is you're thinking about doing. Oh, stop. All of my stuff and things went crazy. Hang on. There we go. It's trying. I don't know what it's doing. Hang on. There. I think. Yeah. I'm bound and determined before I start the game so I can completely focus on it that this is going to be sitting right and doing the right things and stuff. Right? Yeah. There we go. Alright. Anybody who has seen any of, like, the gameplay of this, is chat sitting in a good spot, or do I need to go ahead and move chat? Does anybody know? Chat's in a good spot? Okay. That works. Then we might be ready to play then. Should be fine, question mark? Are you doing gray? We got, let's see, we got Zed gray. We have got Intense. Bam is here. If there are any great, like, crazy things going on in here, I am absolutely not watching it. I'm trying to make sure I get all of this stuff and things done. Okay. Okay, are we ready to try this? I'm very, very nervous. Just, throwing this out there, it's a scary game, so chances are there's gonna be flashing lights or something like that, so if you have issues with those, be careful about watching the video, okay? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do an open because I'm already recording. I'm gonna do an open for YouTube. So if you guys want to say hi to your way future selves, because this is gonna come out around the 1st of October on YouTube. So if you want to go say hi to your future selves, you can. All right. Hello everybody. Welcome back to a creepy, scary Oktoberfest game. We are playing the Mortuaries. That way, Mortuaries assisted, and we have got chat with us. Way over there. Way over there. So, yeah, I have not watched anything. I saw a demo on this a while back, so just bear with me if I get lost inside some puzzles. Alright, we're gonna play it. I'm interested. Let's see. You only get seizures when you have low blood sugar? Ooh, we'll keep up your blood sugar then. New shift. Are we playing different shifts? What is... Is that what it is? Eat finger foods and drink the complimentary beverage. The game saves automatically. You have reached a checkpoint whenever you see a D's icon, whatever that is. That looks like the staff for the medical thing.
I'm so glad it's almost over. Congratulations, sweetie.
Thank you.
I'll never understand why you chose such a macabre field.
There's nothing disturbing about it. It's just
that I'm proud of you. I really am. You've come so far.
In the end, doesn't matter.
You haven't told me what's next. Will you get a job where you are, or...?
They actually have everyone they need. But my old teacher, Mr. Delver, transferred me to his office to finalize my internship there.
Oh, well, that's good. I remember you mentioning him. Where's he located? Are you moving away from me?
No, I'm not moving. He's actually located around here.
Was she holding that cup?
River Fields.
Oh, Rebecca. I don't like that.
Grandma.
Even I've heard things about that place. I'd just be worried about you.
People make up stories. Death is a scary thing to a lot of people. And we try to explain things we don't understand, and we want comfort when we lose someone we love. I mean, no one's embalming any ghost bodies or whatever. It's fine.
All right. I'm sorry.
Not that we know of, anyway.
But I wanted to.
Can you embalm a ghost body?
So, here.
What is that?
I don't know if I want that.
Just take it, please. It should be yours anyway.
Sorry, that was like right there in the freaking microphone during a cutscene. That's awesome.
Thanks.
Appreciate
all right, enough spooky stuff. I'm so proud of you. When is all this happening? When do you start?
I've actually been there for a few weeks now.
Taste.
My review is tomorrow.
Is that here or was that in the game? I'm worried because those are sounds I actually hear in real life on a regular. Am I on YouTube also? No, I'm recording right now to put it on YouTube. This is going to be one of my Oktoberfest videos. I'm going to go ahead and start doing my Oktoberfest, but I'm going to go ahead and stream it so I have a chance to edit. What did she say?
All right. Here we go.
Okay. Tinkling. Okay. Can you add different flavors to the embalming fluid if you put it in different orders? I don't know if that's okay. What to expect after death? Lots of sleep that you don't get in life. What is this? Oh. Okay, can I have a cup of coffee? Here. I wish to have coffee. Just gonna make a mess. I can't pick up the stirrer. You know, I'm actually waiting for my interview to find out if I can keep the job. I probably shouldn't destroy all of the stuff and things. Just because I can touch them. Dadgummit. Put it back. They'll never know. Dadgummit, I'm supposed to be taking my job seriously. Okay. I'm assuming I have to go over there, right? How many things can I touch? I'm just kind of curious. Right. Wait. This is fat shaming, dude. Look, my hips are not that big. Rude. Oh, I can wash my hands. How long does the water run? We're wasting water. Stop that. Must look around, because I have no idea what... Oh, okay, what is that? Mr. Delver's business card. River Fields Mortuary, established in the 1970s. We don't know. Are her eyes closed, or does she have black eyes? Maybe she has black eyes. Maybe she's sleeping. I don't know. Calculator? I probably shouldn't lose anything. I might need it later. I don't know what kind of stuff and things they have me doing. Embalming reports? Okay. Rebecca, one last thing I forgot to give you. Please grab a pencil from my desk and sign it. Thanks, Zoe. P.S. Good luck. Good luck, okay. Pencil! Okay. But what else? Okay. Quick access. Inventory. Choose the item you wish to use. Most, but not all places where items can be used will cause the item icon to appear. Okay. Wait, can I read what I'm going to be signing?
I can't use that here.
Okay. Then let's not. Hang on. Ooh, I can open drawers. What's in the drawers? What's the point having a desk if you don't have anything in your drawers? I feel lied to. I feel lied to. Is this the... No, I don't guess so. Alright, we explored everything out here. I think so? Alright, just so you know, guys, I may not be able to keep up with the chat the whole time, but... Is this the... What? Okay, I can't actually read what I wrote, though. Or, what... Okay. That unlocked the door. No. Alright.
Rebecca, great. Perfect timing. I just finished with Mr. Dalton here. Please wheel him back to cold storage and bring us Mrs. Page.
Moving the deceased. Using the gurney by standing behind it, pressing the gurney interact key, then walk backwards with the gurney down the hall. I'm just wondering if I could touch anything else back here. Give me just a second. Okay, we can interact with a lot of this. Hey, dude. Cold storage. Cold storage. I'm going to assume it's that side, right? Yeah. Oh my god, does he have to move that way, though? It's okay. I definitely wanted this job. Whee! Who says you can't have fun? Okay, to bring a body in and out of cold storage, open the bay with the body's name, pull out the rack, and then move the cart over to it. Okay. So... Oh, it conveniently tells me which one I needed. Left mouse button, and cool, and then put him over here. Okay, gotcha. I'm doing the thing. You just hold on, sir. You just hold on. I'm gonna get you into your air conditioning. It's hard to turn these things. Someone needs to grease the wheels. What's going on? There we go. Okay, hang on. Oh, okay. I have to push him in first. There we go. Nope. Go in there, sir. Alright. Nothing weird, nothing creepy, just yet. Wait, do I... Okay, there we go. No. Grab. Careful. What are we grabbing? Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and keep reaching in there like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I have to step back. Okay. Oh, that's okay. I know that's okay. Ugh. File them all in the wrong place. Maybe. It's probably not a good idea.
All right. I'm just finishing up something here, so why don't you grab the clipboard and start recording identifying marks. I'll get out of your way when you're done and let you hop in here.
Okay. So, is this the time where I can play with stuff and things? Wait. Why are all these locked? Cavity fluid. I'm going to assume that's probably not the same kind of cavity I take care of at the dentist. Oh, I guess I should have been paying attention. Thank you! Clipboard. Uses performs, keeping track of mortuary tasks, large item. Okay, view the clipboard. Space. Dorothy page 87. Record any distinguishing marks, enter markings into the computer, and file with the embalming report. So... Okay. Identifying marks. She's got long feet. She has a belly button. Good start. Wait, what's on your face? Wait, how do I... Inspecting the body, hover the cursor over unique markings such as moles, scratches, bruises to interact with them to record the clipboard. That's actually kind of creepy. If there's like twins existing in the world and one of them dies and they accidentally get the wrong person filed, now they probably do fingerprints and stuff like that, but it comes down to, oh my god. It probably comes down, if it came down to like, hey, this person had this birthmark and I know this person didn't have this birthmark and you filed it on the wrong person. We not. How do we... How? Did her mouth move? Can I file her stylish bun? God almighty. Oh. Alright. There's a mark right there. Do I need to... Hold on. Oh my god. That? Can I... That's a mark. Can I highlight that? Belly button? She has a belly button. Rotate? Huh. Okay, there's another mark. I don't know what I wrote. There's definitely a mark right there. Right? The fuck is wrong with you, dude? Don't
These
bang
old
on
windows
shit back
never
there.
stay latched.
What? Oh, that was the window. Yeah, let's just leave that open. And I hear the birds. Ventilation. If I look at you for... Oh, I'm looking at a hand. You got freckles? Patty cake! High five. Okay. I don't see anything. Any kind of identifying marks. Okay. But I can't... She definitely has a mole or a mark or something like that, and I can't... Okay, there's another one. Dozies! Don't even start. What is that? What is that coming off of her? Oh, cold storage, cold storage. She's fogging and stuff. Creepy. Ugh. What happened? That looks like a bug bite. But she didn't have anything like that on the other side. Okay. How are we doing? Right shoulder, right arm, right leg. I didn't see anything on those other ones. The left shoulder on the back, she's got a rash, but it wouldn't let me do anything about the other side. Can I... Okay. Does she have anything on this side? Yeah, she's got something on that side too. But it's not going to let me mark that one. Long feet, long toes, mark of the 666. Really? Needs cooking first? What am I thinking of this one? Jerky? No, no. What you doing? The computer is locked. Why are you even sitting here? That's a whole lot of detail on that. Ooh, can I play in the cabinets? Why is everything locked? I mean, technically, I think I don't officially work here. Okay, let me try one more time to get the mark that's on her other side. Yeah, that right there, it won't let me do it. I don't see anything else, though. Okay, that was the same mark on her back. That's the only one I can't do. Am I missing something? Record any distinguishing marks and enter them in the computer. Did I get all of your distinguishing marks?
Oh, now, mommy, daddy button.
Thank you, Skylarking. I appreciate you. Okay, eyeballs. I still can't get that marking. It looks like a mole or something. Okay. Not funny. Okay. I didn't miss anything. Oh, wait, hang on. Scratches.
Great.
Yeah.
Climb on in here and put everything into the record system.
Ah,
Don't
that's
forget
what
to
I was
take
missing.
the printout to the front desk so Zoe can add it to the packet for the family. After that, we'll get started.
You do realize I didn't hear a damn word you said. What? River Fields Network, how to click, enter cadaver information, click the record system icon.
What was that?
I didn't say anything. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry.
What was just said? Okay. Illuminati. Click the record system icon to open the program. Match the selections of your computer to the computer corresponding sections on the computer. Once all findings have been entered into the system, click Submit to print out the embalming records, then file for the records up front to begin the embalming. Okay. Night shift. Okay. Head. We click here, we go there, right? We have the left shoulder, we have a rash. Right shoulder, we have nothing. Leg. Nope, that's the wrong side. Right leg. Right leg. There we go. Left leg was the mole. Left arm. And we've already got the shoulder, so that's all of them, right? Dorothy Page. Nice, it doesn't expect me to sit here and type all the stuff and things. Question mark? Oh, okay. Okay. So I got 5 out of 5 on that. Does that... Was that here before so I know how many I was supposed to be getting? I did it. Now what? Oh. River Fields Mortuary. I completed my first file thingy. Embalming report. A package of mortuary papers related to the handling of the deceased. File up front so they're available if requested. TSA. I know how to game! God, you act like I don't know where the front of the building is. I came in through the door. Oh. Embalming.
Time to embalm.
Has anything up here changed? I'm just kind of wondering if it's one of those kinds of games. Of course, I have gone through and kind of annihilated all of the stuff and things, so if anything moved on its own, I don't know about it. It's a nice, pleasant day, is it not? Is it unhealthy to have a mortuary with the windows open? Is it unhealthy for the body? You know, because...
All right. I've set everything out so you can just go ahead and get started. I'll be monitoring. Everything's on your list there if you need it.
I have a list. Okay, retrieve the body from the cold storage. Done. Inspect the body for identifying marks. Done. Wire jaw shut with needle injector and settings. Oh my god. Okay, so I need the needle injector and the... Okay, needle... I can't see. Is this like a left to right thing? That's a moisturizing wipe. Why do I need it? Settings needle? Okay, and what's this? Okay, so hang on. I need that and that, right? Okay. Inventory. Setting the face. Pull the manipulator up and press the injector button to drive barbs into the skull, then twist the wires to shut the... Oh my god! Oh my god. What am I doing? Ah! This is not okay. Okay.
There we go.
Oh my god. Okay, that part's done. Great. Alrighty. Insert the eye caps to keep the eyes shut. Yes, it would be very, very disturbing if the eyes were to pop open during stuff and things. So I need eye caps. Okay. Placing the eye caps, use the manipulator to open the eyelid completely, interact with the eye to place it. Oh my god. Okay, alright, yeah. Hold on. Wait, what happens if you go the other way?
All right.
Okay, so that's just like a textured contact to keep the lid from popping back open. Alright. Mix the embalming fluid in the pump. Glutarilidine. Gesundheit. Methanol. Humectate. Formaldehyde. At least formaldehyde, I know what that one is. I don't know what any of these others are. I mean, I absolutely know what I'm doing. I've definitely taken courses for this job. Okay, is this just all of the things that you... Okay, hang on. Formaldehyde, do they have to go in like a specific order?
I can't hold anything else.
Can I get a bigger backpack? Your hands are full, you're only able to carry 2 large items at a time. Drop an item by opening your inventory, choosing the object, and pressing the drop button. Okay, hang on. Well, can I...
Sometimes we get chemicals that haven't been stored properly, and it can make them pop like that. Just keep doing your thing. I'll get it.
Huh. Okay, so they don't have to go in a specific order. That's fine. You would figure I'd have to do this in a specific order, right? I don't think she's gonna care, but you would figure. No, hit the right button. Oh. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright. Okay, explain it to me again about why the chemicals just suddenly... suddenly just popped off the shelves and stuff. Okay, now what am I supposed to do after that? Make an incision in the carotid artery and the jugular vein with a scalpel. Yes, this is the part where I vomit. Okay, do I do it on this side or the other side? What, Marty? Huh. That's not okay. Okay, I did that part. Can I please back out of here? Thank you. Okay. Use the forceps to clamp the tubing to both veins and connect to the embalming pump. So I need forceps. Forceps. What are forceps? Is it this? I think I need the tubing. Are you forceps? Yes. Can I carry you at the same time? Yes. Okay. Okay, and I need forceps. That's healthy. And then the tubing. That was inside that tiny little package. They really know how to pack things. You really have me feeling kind of weird. I'm just saying. Okay, next one. Engage the pump and let the body drain. That's loud. And y'all just do this every day, huh? Tomato juice? The red sauce? Yeah. Anybody in the mood for salsa and chips? Oh, she's starting to run clear. Engage the pump and let the body drain. Okay, I'm still waiting. Looks pretty clear, but then again, I guess you gotta make sure you get all of it out. You don't want the stuff fermenting in the body and then suddenly you have a big corpse poop or something. Do I have to turn off the pump in order for that to... Okay, there we go. Turn off the pump, remove the tubes, and close the incision. Okie dokie. Whoops. Close the incision. There we go. Nobody will ever notice. Put a band-aid on that. Yeah. Okay, now what? Fill an empty IV reservoir bag with cavity fluid and then insert trocar into the abdominal. I knew what that said. Did you? I'm already getting paranoid. What was the moist wipe for? Was I supposed to wash my hands before I did all of this? What is this? Why is it here? Yeah, that's the reservoir bag. Hang on. Yeah, take that. What is this? Is this the thing I needed? Trocar, yeah. Okay, I'm probably just being paranoid, but I swear to God I saw something in the window just a second ago. Okay?
That's not
no,
it.
not the trocar. The reservoir bag, right? Do I have filled reservoir bag? Insert the trocar until it stops and begins to flow the once the cavity is full, pull the trocar back, rotate it, and then insert. This is like whenever you insert a needle into your turkey for Thanksgiving and you're pumping all the fluids and juices into it so that it gets some nice seasoning on the inside instead of just the skin, because if you're making a turkey and all of your seasoning on the skin, you're only half doing it. I'm not saying that you're a turkey, ma'am. I'm just saying it's... Just gonna baste you a little over here and... Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay. What if yeah, right there, right there? Okay, I missed that spot, not bad. Oh, I said I was a belly button inspector. I guess this is... Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. I am so probing you. I do apologize. I can't find where I have it. Okay, there we go. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Mix cleaners in the bathroom closet to create tank cleaner, then pour them into the embalming pump. Okay. If you have to make the... Why don't you just store them in there? This seems stupid. Do I need a container? It didn't say anything about picking up a container. Yeah, I guess I need a... Yeah, I need a container of some sort. It didn't say anything about picking up a container. I thought I would find one in here. Dude! Why you not tell me about the... Yeah. These? No. Okay, I've got that. Where's the thingy that I put the fluids in? Can I just use anything? Am I supposed to put it in my hands and bring it in here? How's this work? You were holding my hand before, and now I don't know what I'm supposed to use. We have an official cleaning tank container. I need a tank container. Carry it in my mouth? Spit in it? I don't think that's how that works. Here, I'm gonna use this coffee. Oh, apparently I can put something in his coffee, though. Ooh, don't look at me like that. I was just joking. Oh, I can... I didn't even know I could squat. Get my squats in, dude. Okay, maybe the container's in here. I'm just missing it. I'm gonna put it in the red vase. Here. No. Oh, I picked up a cleaner bag out of it? That does not look like a bag holder to me. I've just walked around for nothing. Dude. Your bathroom closet models need a change. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Put in the tank cleaner. Okay. What do I have to do after this? Apply moisturizer to the facial features? I'm not sure if I'm okay rubbing moisture on dead people. I'm pretty sure that's psychotic behavior. Is that what the moisturizing wipe is for? That's probably what this is for. Yeah, because I don't have anything else. Use to moisturize the skin of the deceased. Okay. If I could quit setting things back down, it'd be nice. All right, ma'am, time for your facial. Okay. Well, let's see if we can't get that really good.
Tell you what.
What?
Why don't you go ahead and head out? I'll take over from here.
I only moisturized half her face. Did you see that?
Are you sure? I just got here.
Don't worry. You're doing great. I'll get the last of your paperwork sorted today and call you in for your first shift.
Oh, nice. Are you gonna finish moisturizing her face after I leave? Because it looked like she dried out really fast, you know, like a raisin. Bye! Do I need to clock out somewhere?
Give you a call when we get someone.
I don't think I did the moisturizing right. I don't know what I did. That's quality moisturizer. It really put the life back into her skin. She did start moving faster that way.
Really weird.
So some stuff fell over. That's not a big deal.
No, I know. It wasn't even my fault, but he sent me home right after that. I'm just really worried. He was supposed to finalize my stuff today.
And he said he would, right?
Yeah.
So that's a good thing.
Yeah, it just didn't feel like he meant it. Like he just said it to get me out of the building. Wait a sec, I have another call. Hello?
Hey, Rebecca. It's Raymond.
Oh, hi, Mr. Delver. Look, if I did anything wrong today, just...
No. I wanted to apologize. You've done a fantastic job. I'm just not feeling too well. That's actually why I'm calling. I know it's late, but we just got 3 new cadavers, and no
Yeah. Are you sure? I mean, of course.
Excellent. You're doing me a huge favor. I took care of the rest of your onboarding. We're all set. And your new badge is in your personal belongings drawer in the back room.
That's great.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm on my way right now. I hope you feel better.
Thanks again. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye. Holy shit. That was him. He signed me on. He needs me to come in tonight.
Yay, more dead
See?
bodies!
I told you it was fine. Congratulations.
Thanks. I have to go. Like, right now. I'll talk to you later.
Is there a whole lot of competition in the mortuary thing? Like,
Where are my keys?
okay, I just had a flick right there, but, is there like a huge competition of people trying to get into the job? Okay, well, let's get to know our main character. Let's see. Modern women. Fashion design. Okay. Movies and methods. You got to put your books in a freaking order, woman. They're upside down. How are you supposed to be able to read them? And you've got the same this looks like my freaking organization right here. I've got several copies of some Dean Koontz books, because I can never remember which one I've got. What's these? Death and Decay. Is that... That's either macaroni or maggots. This book is about death and decay. I deep look into the process that happens after we die. The pages in this book are not for the faint of heart, but it is the honest and blunt truth about what happens to our organic matter after the heart stops. Okay, so not mac and cheese. Music band t-shirt. Can I wear that? Thank you. I don't know whether or not that's copyright music. Hopefully it's not. Can I... Ooh, what's this? 10-year coin, my sobriety coin. My dad's necklace.
Love you, Dad.
Wait. There's another thing. 5-year coin. My dad's sobriety... Oh, her dad was an alcoholic and she became an alcoholic too? Hold on. Okay, learning some stuff about our main character here. There's my keys, but I'm gonna wait to touch that until after I look at all the stuff and things. A book about the history of preservation and how people used to cope with death. I can't touch any of these. Some pans, some plates, some silverware. Okay. Why would you... What? That just seems backwards to me, like this whole spot right here is... Oh, I should definitely brush my teeth before I go anywhere. Luna Bits! Heart good. It kinda tastes like leaves with sticks. Moth Bombs. Moth Bomb cereal. It's insanely sweet. Okuo's cereal. It supposedly doesn't have any bees in it, but they keep putting it in a box that's got bees in it. Chips. What's in here? Maybe I need to... Okay, I can't... Should I have my necklaces and stuff on me when I go into work? I'd figure that would be something you would wear. Temporary items do not take up space in your normal inventory. Use a temporary item by directly interacting with the object that requires it. Like these. Okay. Wiggly rice? Maybe. Do we have to go into work? It's all rainy and stuffs. Okay. Shut the door. This is perfect. How far away can we go from the building itself before the game's just like, nah, I don't think so? Can I run? Yeah, I can. Why is that spooky? See, there was somebody, I swear, there was somebody standing right here and, like, peeked in. Wait, why is that highlighted? Ooh, what kind of secret you got in here, dudes? Nothing. But apparently there's a basement that's not connected to the inside of the building. That's the only thing I see, and there's no, like, exits or anything like that, so I guess this building is, like, the only thing. I'm gonna close that.
Right. Guess I'll head to the back and get started.
Yep. We could start some coffee first. That seems like a good way to start it during the rain, you know, start some coffee up. That kind of... Can I help you? Is this door locked?
Hi, Rebecca.
Mr. Delver, I need help. Someone's outside the mortuary.
Just try to stay calm. I know you're scared. I'll unlock the door in a moment.
What?
This is very sudden, but listen to me. We have to start right away. I'm sorry. I didn't know until it made itself known this morning that it was here, let alone bound to you.
What?
I had no way of knowing the possession had started.
What? Look, this isn't funny. Stop.
You need to take this seriously. You need to act quickly.
This is insane. I'll just leave. I'll just fucking leave.
You can't leave, Rebecca.
Is he the one
can't
standing
allow
outside
that
the
for
door?
you or for others. It's far too dangerous.
What am I supposed to do then?
Most bodies I work with at night are fine. So we stay calm. Okay? We embalm, file the paperwork, everything. Treat it like a normal day. Staying focused will help. I left some things for you on the desk. I'll call again when you get to the embalming room.
No, wait. Ugh, damn it. What the fuck?
Are you
This is
serious?
insane.
Oh, he actually locked me in here?
This is so stupid. Just some hazing for the new girl or something. Just play along and do your
Okay.
job.
Okay. Tape recorder? Well, now I'm all official. I've got a tape recorder. What? Can I not? Okay, I can't touch that one. These were all empty before, but I can't... I'm not going in there with him. I don't know what his deal is, but I'm not going in there with him. I'm just gonna play around in here and wreck shit. That's an achievement. Alright. Hazing, yes, it can't be possession like you said. Possession of who? I'm gonna wash my hands. Apparently eating the vase is an achievement. I didn't know that. A matchbox, one left. Guess I'll take that. What just moved? Okay.
I'm fucking quitting tomorrow. I mean, who does something like this?
Okay. Alright.
All right, listen carefully.
Look, I'm sorry, but this entire thing is extremely unprofessional. If this is how you treat new hires, I don't think I can work for you. This isn't funny.
Rebecca, you don't have to believe me, but I hope you do before it's too late. The only way to save yourself is to banish the demon before you're too far gone. To do that, you will need to learn the demon's name, bind it to its chosen body, and burn it in the retort. Look, I know this is a lot to take in. I wish I could do more for you. I had years to learn what I know. You have hours. I've recorded a number of cassettes to instruct you, in the hope that having a physical object with a known message will help you stay grounded. I won't be calling again. You can't trust the phones. Anything can be manipulated.
So
Listen
can't
to
this
the
be
tapes. Learn
manipulated?
the demon's name. Burn the correct body. The most important thing in the room is in that cabinet. Open it up. Good luck, Rebecca. I'm sorry this had to happen.
This is insane. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just be the professional one, grab a body, and get started.
Small cassette labeled 1 night shift system.
The Night Shift Database. A computer program combining all my findings into one reference point. The database contains all the information on the process of expulsion, the tools used, and most importantly, all the markings of the known demonic names. If you ever forget what to do, replay these tapes or look it up in the database. The collection of demonic names is the most crucial piece to the puzzle. You will need this information. My ID card is in my personal belongings drawer. On the back is the passcode to access it. Use it.
Okay. That's 3. Hang on.
At every moment, the demon is funneling its energy through you, weakening you, until you are unable to resist. Identifying a demonic entity is a delicate balance. The further you are from possession, the more time you have. The closer you are, the more the demon will make itself known, allowing you the information to guess its name and the body it's bound to. The only way I've found to tell how far along a possession is on your own is to scribble on a piece of paper. Don't think about it. Just scribble. Look carefully. If you notice anything strange, it's starting to take hold. There's a notepad and a pencil on the desk in the front room. Checking from time to time can give an idea of how long you might have.
This is gonna be timed? What are these? What are... No! Give me this. What are these? Caps. Pockets, hands. Okay. No, I don't need those. I'm looking for tape number 2. Where's tape number 2? Wait, what? The Book of Typhon Conversions. Typhon walked among his disciples. He spoke. He who does not truly let the Lord into his heart shall be judged by his sins and destined to serve those who truly believe, for all who are assigned to the halls of hell. Abandon God as he has abandoned you. Bring Lucifer into your hearts and revel in his glorious sin, for all are damned. There is no hope of God. All are marked for houses of hell, as all are hopelessly lost. You have been left behind. And as he passed... No. I'm looking at a paper. Please don't do that. Is that one of you? Thank you. I thought that was in the game. Oh, Anaran looked upon Typhon with disgust and said, I will not turn my eyes from God. Satan has no dominion over the Lord's creation. Typhon looked unto Anaran and said, Pray as you wish, fall to your knees at this moment and call to God. Perhaps today he will step down from the heavens and all doubt shall vanish. Pray to nothing and behold the truth, and I will take from your God's creation the ashes of man, for it burns eternal and sinful fire. Good God. Typhon held the charred remains of D-Rod and walked among his disciples, spreading his ashes upon their flesh, setting the reeds... Oh God, there's lots of weird noises. Reeds in his hands ablaze, and said unto Anaran, See that all are marked unto the glory of Satan. Anaran beheld a flash of light upon the skin of each of the disciples as Typhon passed, and from it he saw a mark burn deep into their flesh. One of the 3 for the houses of hell, for we are all destined to serve his higher purpose. And Typhon extended the ashes of D-Rod to the hands of Anaran and said, Bear the forgotten flesh upon your own, ignite its sin, and accept the true God. It's a freaking mouthful. So each one of the demons have lore to them? Can I not touch the thingies in there? Okay, is that another thing? No. I'm not finding the other cassette. Okay. Skylarking played The Undertaker for 5... I did not hear The Undertaker. Did The Undertaker play? Tubing? Okay, so... Okay, I'm on something of a timer, but at the same time, I don't want to pick up anything that will progress the story because I don't want to be put on the timer. Raymond, I really need the key to the hatch outside. Cleaner is low, and you mentioned having some down there before. I know you don't trust anyone to go down there, but having a copy of the key would make things a lot easier for everyone. Zoe. Is that what these are? Extra keys. This extra key to the mortuary. Okay. Large key and an old key, not sure what this belongs to. Can I get the bottom one? Okay, he said something about scribbling on a piece of paper, right? Can be used to check to see how far you have slipped into... How do I use it, though? Okay, I guess I don't see anything right now. Okay, have I explored everything I could possibly explore before... Wait, can I go in here? I want to check this area before I touch any of the stuff. Okay. Where's the other tape? I didn't see the other tape, guys. Have you seen the other tape? I'm looking for tape number 2. Maybe it's actually in there. Don't want to accidentally... Hold on. Do I need to take this too? Yeah.
At least I can keep track of things.
Where's the other tape? Okay. Oh wait, he used it.
Yeah, screw all of whatever this is. I'm getting back to
Small
work.
cassette label 2.
To banish a demon to hell, it must be bound to its chosen body and burned. The 3 objects in this cabinet are your tools. First, the clay tablet in the center is called a mark. Placing the smaller pieces in the correct configuration will spell the demon's name. Second, the bottles on the top shelf are a special reagent that will react to the mark. Add a bottle to the embalming mixture during the process. When the mark is placed on the correct body with the reagent inside, it will force the demon to become bound to it. Pay attention to signs that you have chosen correctly. They can be obvious or extremely subtle. Once you are certain the demon is bound to its vessel, burn it. Finally, the pieces of paper on the right are called letting strips. It must inscribe the sigils of its name in our world to begin the evocation. You will need to uncover these sigils to use them. Hold a letting strip up while wandering the mortuary. If it begins to smolder and burn, you're close. When the paper combusts, the sigil has been revealed somewhere in that area. They can be anywhere, so look on walls, under objects, inside furniture, anywhere. The demon will inscribe its sigils over time to try and hide them, so check regularly. Once you uncover the sigils, use the night shift database to decide which demon you're dealing with, and use that knowledge to create the mark. The steps are simple. Add the reagent to the embalming mixture. Uncover the sigils. Build the mark and place it on the body. Then, when you're certain, burn it in the retort.
But I'm not sure about all of this.
Skylarking54 gifted Colex Lovey a subscription.
Thank you so much for the gifted
Skylarking54
sub!
gifted a tier 1 sub to Colex Lovey. They have given 11 gift subs in the channel.
Okay, hang on. Let me try... Okay. Let me try refreshing the sound stuff. Right quick. To make sure they're all working properly. There we go. It should be refreshed. Okay, I'm assuming this is probably a game where you're gonna fail a couple of times whilst you're trying to learn how to do it. So, okay, regularly check for insignias. Letting strip. A special piece of scripture with the ability to reveal demonic markings. When a demon mark is near, the parchment will smolder and combust, bringing the markings into the material world to be found. Use a letting strip. Okay. Let's just... No, it's smoldering. Oh, it's on fire. I did start the fire. But, dude, what do I do with this, though? Okay, it's definitely over here somewhere. Okay. How do I find it, though? Is it, like, on a wall? What's that? Okay, we're also looking for a code. Hang on. Zoom back in on that? Wait, how many was that? 4 or 5 digits. Okay, what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Are you hiding in the stuff and things? Okay, whenever I'm squatted down, apparently I can't move. Okay. Chill. I don't know how this works. Am I looking for a mark in the real world, or is it supposed to... Ah! Explode? Okay. So... Am I looking for a mark around here, or was the paper supposed to give me a mark? Did I burn something? Did I break something? What's going on? I don't see anything. Oh! No, give me that. Okay, what do I do with this information, though? There's that one. Okay, so I've got one of the markings. And they said to check from time to time. Okay. Give me that. My new badge. Nice. 10-year coin of sobriety. Why is that here? Was I supposed to pick... Wait. Was I supposed to leave those sitting here? Is that, like, where I'm storing my stuff and things? Can I drop them back in there? Okay, I can't drop that one. This item cannot be dropped. I might have just screwed up. Okay. I filled up my inventory with all kinds of stuff and things. I'm trying to procrastinate from going to get the bodies. Congrats on my 10-year. Yay! Okay, so we have... Hold on. Is there a way to... Okay. Is there... Okay. So how many bodies are we working with here? I have to note down all of the markings that are on Retrieve the body from the cold storage. Is there... Am I supposed to... Beasley... Okay, it's just the first 3. Alright. Well, let me go get the thingamajig unless I plan on carrying him over here. Right?
Crummy old building.
Yeah, don't do that, please. I was trying to itch my nose and I got distracted.
Shit out of me.
Okay, so apparently earlier when things were falling and stuff like that, something was actually going on. Can I able to move back? Ooh. Alright. Can I... Yeah, I'm pressing E. I'm pressing E! There we go. Alright, dude. Let's go find out if you're a demon body or not. This part right here... Did you? Okay, oh my god, you just scared the hell out of me. I thought the corpse did that. Oh my god. Thanks. You just scared the hell out of me. Oh, alright.
Let's check you out.
Okay, first things first, we have to check out your bod, dude. What's your death bod look like? You got some blush right here. Alright, alright. Everything else looks normal. I really don't like the fact that you moved. Wait, what's going on?
Hello?
Oh, no.
Nope. New job. I'm getting out of here. Don't care how long I went to school. New career path. Fuck
Yep,
this.
I'm complete in agreement. Let's go. Let's go.
Fine. You don't wanna... Maybe... No. Maybe everything's fine. It's fine. What? No, I'm just saying things.
Okay, Satan.
Need to get back to work. It's fine.
So, on the checklist. Alright, let's go back. It's perfectly normal. Alright, so... I could have swore I left that open. So, sir, we were checking out your whitey-tidies. You've got scratch marks here. Quote date. Okay, that looks fine. What about your back and shoulder?
I'm getting back to work. So stupid.
Yes, it's very stupid, dude. That's something on his back. I can't actually tell. Maybe I'll be able to tell whenever... Alright, there's a thing on your foot, dude. Okay. There's another thing right there. Nice toes! Somebody had a pedicure before he passed. You got the little markings there, too. So he's got the little pustules on the back again. I don't see anything else. Okay, is that the right leg? Okay, there's a mole on that one. So we've got blemishes, marks. The only thing he doesn't have is something on his left shoulder. Nothing creepy is going on. I'm kind of afraid to actually sit here and here with this thing. Okay, so we've got Arlie. Ham. He is 41. He's got a contusion on his head. He's got blemishes on his right shoulder. His right arm has got a mild abrasion. His left arm has got a blemish. His right leg has got a mole, and his left leg has got a mole. Okay. 6 of 6, so I found all of the stuff and things. If I was to start doing this and then realize I didn't have all of the markings, could I have gone back and looked for the rest of them? Okay. Now, if I'm supposed to identify them through their markings and then embalm all of them, do I need to bring each one of them out and inspect them before I start that process? Does that make sense? Yeah, it'll take time, but I think that's probably the only way to ensure that I've got the right person, right? Can I take him back? How is this supposed to work? I thought I had to inspect all 3 of them and make sure I got the right body. Because I can't embalm him unless I know whether or not he's a demon, because then I have to put the holy water into his veins, or whatever. Right? I'm confused. Okay, so after I start on this...
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Okay, maybe I have to submit it and then... Yeah, maybe I have to submit all of them and then change out the bodies, right? Perhaps.
I need to file the copy up front.
Okay. Makes sense. Completely finish with the report and then figure out which body I gotta worry about. Matchbox clipboard, embalming
embalm.
report. Okay, but you do want me to I thought we were supposed to figure out the demon before we start embalming. Right?
Your
I'm gonna
comrade
need
you to do some
69 is now
stretches.
following.
Now.
Your comrades, thank you so much for the follow. They both played at the exact same time. If you want to know which house of demons you are dealing with, the night shift on the computer. Now you just want to embalm and locate the body that the demon is possessing. But I thought during the embalming process we were supposed to put the reagent into it, but only in the actual demon, or do we mix it in with all of them? Reagent in the old cabinet. So I'm adding it to all of them? Okay, we did that part. Let's see if we could find another sigil before we start on the next part, because it said to check it regularly, right? Hold on, don't I have one? Okay. Okay, let's check around, see if I can't find another one. Check all back here. Put the reagent in all of them. See, it did not specify that. Okay, so not here. Maybe up front? Can you hear me now, Ghost? Are you hiding in the closet? Okay, so we don't have a sigil right now, so we can start on the next part of it. We have to wire the jaw shut with the needle injectors. Okay, now I actually have to find it all because he didn't set it all out for me. So where's all of this stuff? Can I up the brightness a little bit? Setting needles. Needle injector? Those were the 2 things that I needed, right? Yeah. This is for the jaw. Ugh. I guess either way, we don't want to talk to the demon, do we? Ugh. Just please don't do anything weird while I'm doing this. I'm very, very close to your beasts.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, now I do the eyeball things, right? Yes. Which are... I thought I saw them down here, right? Scalpel. One of these? Yes. I remember seeing those earlier. Okay. Eyeball inserts. Open up very, very wide for me. Put those in there. And shut those
Right.
eyeballs. There we go. Everything's perfectly normal. Everything is chill. Okay, now I need to find all of the chemicals. Humectant is one of them. That was a weird sound. Alright. Humectant. Be nice if I had like a little bit of it. This looks like peroxide. That's a bleaching agent. Can use as an arterial fluid to lessen the visibility of jaundiced skin.
Supertil
Okay.
just subscribed.
Supertail, thank you so much for the sub! No. Demons are great conversationalists. I don't know if that's true. Formaldehyde, that's one of them. Okay, so formaldehyde's over here. Formaldehyde. Okay. Swear to God, I just heard giggling. Okay, where's the rest of the stuff? Okay, that's one of them. Okay, so maybe it wasn't giggling I heard. What was the after sound? You didn't have to do that.
What?
Okay. Ah, cool. I'm running out of time. I haven't even finished the first body yet. Which one was that? I'm sorry. Okay. Wait, is that the next symbol? Like right there on your stomach? I don't think so. That does not look like a symbol. Does it? No, it does not look like a symbol. But I'm pretty sure my character is going absolutely freaking bonkers, dude! Okay, let's just run this through here really quick. You hold still, dude. Stop with your freaking hydraulics. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're dead. My god! Okay. Okay. Where did it show up at? Ah. An L? This dude's very active for someone who's dead. That. I don't know if these things are supposed to... They're probably supposed to go in a specific order, but we'll just put them down there so I'll know which ones they were. Okay. I'm looking for methanol. I'm just gonna keep going until I can't. Methanol. There we go. At this rate, I probably won't even get one body done. Character's gonna go bonkers. Okay. Did that. Oh, make an incision in the carotid artery and the jugular vein with a scalpel. Use the forceps. Okay. Is that you guys? Yes. Thank you. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. You guys are scaring the hell out of me. Stop. Don't do the thing. Okay. We need this. And then I need the tubing? That's the clamp. Yeah, that's the forceps, right?
Inton 66, Geared X 666.
Dennis, thank you so much for the 666 biddies. And thank you for the 50 bits before that. I do appreciate it. You heard her do all of the things? No. Okay, where's my tubing? 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 Is that tubing? Tubing. Okay. I'm just gonna close this behind me. I don't like the idea of the open thing being behind me. Forceps. PVC tubing. Okay. Alright, now we do this, right? Yeah? Engage the pump. I just stand here in case something stupid happens. Holy heck, this is... I don't know how they're doing it, but they're managing to keep the tension up. We're not home. There's really not a dead body in here. Please stop knocking. Guys out. Is there somebody knocking on my door? Okay, was that you guys? Yes, great, thank you. Turn off the pump, remove the tubes, and close the incision. Oh man. Okay. Tubing, incision. Done. Okay. Still very nervous. This guy has already been doing way too many. Fill an empty IV reservoir bag with cavity fluid and then insert it the trocar. Okay, so we gotta baste the turkey. Gotcha. Just gotta find the basting. What? No! Who's banging on stuff and things? Stop it. Oh my gosh. Okay, where was the bag? Is it over here? Okay, this guy is seriously gonna work on some better lighting inside this building. This is crazy. Don't do it. You kill me. Flex bag? Yes. And then I need a what for it? Cavity fluid. Okay, and then I need a what are they called again? Trocar, which is the big syringe beastie thingamajig, which is that it? Or is this it? This is it, right? Yeah. Alright, dude. I'm not sure how you feel about having your turkey basted, but let's get this done with. Is it gonna come out of there? I'm gonna fill in your belly button, sir. We got all that? Yeah. No flashlight nightmare run? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I really feel like the left side hasn't gotten as much as the right side, but it's being greedy, so I guess that's how it's gonna go. Okay, there we go. Anything weird? Okay. Ooh, mix the cleaners in the bathroom closet to create a tank cleaner. Yes, because we clean the tank from the bathroom instead of having it down here, because that's exactly how we do stuff and things. Is this your husband? Are you the wife of this dude and you've just completely gone bonkers? Is that what happened? Blue cleaner. Clean embalming. Okay. Dude, I have a hard time with English. If you're trying to speak another language to me, you are sadly mistaken. I barely passed French class. Barely. I memorized stuff for the test, and that was basically all I could do. My teachers kind of sucked. Okay, does that mean it's time possibly for yet another one of these things? Like, maybe every time something like that happens, he's showing more of himself? Please do not jump out of weird places again like you did last time. You're gonna make me throw a muscle in my back. Don't do the thing. All the way over here. Okay. I hate to keep leaving him out here. He's gonna defrost, and I'm gonna be very, very upset because he's not gonna cook evenly after basting. I'm not sure whether or not I could... We could just leave. Hey, the boxes have been moved. When do they move the boxes? I can get over there now. So maybe at some point I'll have to fix that? My character's possessed. We're not gonna wait. Come on, dude! Okay, so nothing right now. Alright, next step. Cleaner in the tank. Tank. I have no idea if I'm doing this right, guys. I feel like I'm doing good, which means I'm probably missing something very, very important. Apply the moisturizer! Can I do the moisturizer correctly this time? Is this it? Yeah. Let's just not have anything weird happen behind me or beside me, please? Not sure if that actually makes a difference. I don't think it does. Okay, dude. Let's wipe that face off really, really good.
Alright.
There we go. Okay, so now what? Return. If you're talking to me, you're gonna have to take the cock out of your mouth because I could not understand a single word you were saying. The only reason I even knew words were legitimately spoken is because the subtitles, so... Your voice changer needs work, do it! Look at the little feet wobble. I feel bad that he got cut up. Is there nothing I can do about it? There's a noise in here. Okie dokie. Now we're on to the next body. Pretty sure we're absolutely sane. Let's check to see how sane we are. I don't think I've gotten too bad. Alright. Okay, there we go. Gift green! Thank you! Does this look like the guy from Resident Evil Biohazard, the brother? Look at that face. It looks just like him. We have got an honored guest here. Apparently, he is... Yeah, that's definitely him right there. We've got a superstar in here. Okay, identifying marks. You are Gene Beasley. Mr. Beasley here. Okay, nothing on that side. Nothing on that side unless you count that little, like, shadow right there. I don't think I do. Addicts be addicted. Oh, there's a spot. Okay, check the hand. There's that. That does not look right. Nope, 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 nope. Just about every single one of them have got these little, like, pustules or something like that, at least in one place on their body. Is that normal? I don't know if that's normal. I did not realize it could be back there. You got them everywhere, dude. Okay, rotate. Animal. Oh, she actually gave me... Yeah, it does. It has 6 out of 6 on there. I did not realize that it was actually telling me what all I needed to find. It's a bit cheaty, isn't it? Okay, nothing stupid is happening. Right? Okay. Data entry 2, we've got Mr. Beasley. He is 51. There's nothing on the head, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, the right arm, the left arm. Sir, can you come back? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, thanks. Apparently he wasn't interested in waiting until I got done with the computer, though. Oh, that was freaky. Holy hell, that was good. I was afraid to move. Oh boy. Okay, you know what? We are definitely brewing some coffee. It's been a late night. Let's brew some coffee. But why? That should definitely have been a thing that they allowed you to do. Okay. It's fine. Mr. Beasley, did you see the dude that was walking through here? He just walked in here like he owned the place. Let's just shut all of that. Okay, alright, we haven't done one of these in a minute. Let's check this. No coffee for me? Oh wait, the breathing? You did the breathing? Thanks. The timing on that was impeccable. I don't know if I'm gonna find them outside of that area. Is there a chance that they could be outside? Like, I'd have to walk around the yard with it? It's raining, I don't want to go out there. I don't think it's out there. You would figure it'd be in here close to one of the bodies, right? Maybe? Okay! Where are the jaws? This one. This one.
I've already died, sweetie.
What? That is not a noise I know. Is there somebody else here? On second thought, close that. Here I am squinting and looking through the window like that's gonna help me actually see. I swear I heard something. There wasn't a subtitle to it, but I heard something. Oh, that sound like playing hide and seek? Oh, maybe. Pizza delivery. Can you imagine? Well, I mean, didn't I close that door? Can you imagine being a mortuary's assistant and ordering pizza? Like, just sitting on the other side of the room where there's a corpse in here and you're just, like, eating pizza. I mean, I'm assuming that's actually a thing that would have to happen, because, you know, morticians also have to eat, you know? Everybody has to eat. Except for this dude. He's going on a diet. Okay, I'm kind of getting used to this. It's not bothering me as much. Okay, there you go.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, then we gotta do the eyeballs, right? Yeah. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna look up and see something weird. Okay, open the eyeballs all the way. Let me see those pearly whatevers. Okay, that's done. Oh. Why? I'm not paying for the electricity bill, woman. You're just standing on the other side of that door, aren't you? I will hit you with this glass. Actually, this glass. Don't come over here. Am I just crazy? So crazy. Yeah. Definitely crazy. Oh, good morning! Oh! Not only did I get over there and it gave me a good jump scare, it put me back behind the desk again after it was done with me. Awesome, awesome. I only peed a little bit. Thank you, Ghost. I appreciate that. Fuck's sake, dude. Oh! Did you see that? Stop smiling. You know what? I think I'm just gonna walk around with this for a minute. Seems a little bit safer than playing with the body. Oh my gosh, was that her? Is she haunting the place? Was she a demon?
I am right behind you.
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Was that a sound effect? Yes, that was a sound effect. Thank you, Craig. 100 bits. Oh, hydrate, yes. Yes. Hydrate's good. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I haven't found another one of these in a while, so I'm kind of getting worried that maybe I've missed one. Can you miss one? Will it show up later on? How does this work? I've already found one inside this room, so I don't think I'll find another. Okay. Alright. Where were we? The embalming fluid. Yes. Yes. Your personal mixture of stuff and things. Dead dude said what? Okay. Was this one of them? I think so. A chemical that aids in retaining moisture. No, that's not the one. At least I don't think it was. Humectant. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That one. And... not the bleaching agent. No. Formaldehyde, yes. Fully expecting to turn around and see stuff and things that were not there before. Formaldehyde. Got me so incredibly paranoid. But why? Great. Thank you. Oh, man. Okay, what do I need next? I thought that was over here, right? No, no, no. Hit all the buttons. Keep expecting to look up and see stuff and things? Oh, because I see. Thanks. Okay. You know, I'm not cleaning all of this up. And I'm just not. Okay. Okay, make an incision. Okay, so we need the scalpel. And we need the tubing. Is that in here? No, but those are. And tubing. Tubing, tubing. There we go. Seriously. Being spam callers. Is there something wrong with my shadow? My hand looks weird. Corpses do occasionally burp. Is that what sent everything flying? Okay, I think I've got all the stuff and things. You know, just in case I have to make a hasty exit because something dumb is happening. Let's do that. Okay. The forceps. And then the tubing. Nothing weird. Everything's fine. Turn it on. Is it during times like this I should be walking around with my little paper, you know, just kind of leave him doing his thing? You know, just do like a quick look around. Keep my eyes open for this. Relieve some tension by not standing in there with a dead body. Okay. Sew you back up. Okay, still nothing weird happening. Alright. Fill the empty road. Oh yeah, the cavity filler thingy. Alright, where was the... Was that it? Nope, that's the tubing. I'm eventually going to remember where all the stuff and things are. I don't remember right this second, though. Get out of your stuff. Where was the... cavity filler? Why? Okay. There it is. And then I need the big needle here. Alright. I could have swore I closed that door, but I think maybe I opened it. Am I? Excuse me. Okay, I grabbed the wrong bag. Oh, I have to get the cavity fluid. Okay, yeah. That's right. Reservoir bag, cavity fluid. We got the cavity fluid. Nothing weird is happening. Let's just do this and get it over with. I've had bad experiences with desks. I don't think so, guys. In case I have to make a hasty escape. No, I don't think escaping is gonna happen either. It's more of, I just want to retreat behind the desk. And I want to turn around and someone's standing right behind me. There we go. Yes.
Hello? I need to report a missing person. Sorry. Her name's Rebecca Owens. She's 14. She has a drug problem. So I don't know. She was here at the house.
Slit your wrist.
I understand that. I need you to check them. All right. I'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
Okay. There seem to have been some ghostly words up in that thing. What am I on now? Fix the cleaners. Okay, whilst I'm going to get cleaners, I'll do this. You would figure there'd be an insignia right here on top of the coffee maker. Okay, I just got sucked into the bathroom?
Hello? I need to report a missing person. She has a drug problem. She has a drug problem. Rebecca? Rebecca! Rebecca. Oh my god, no. Baby, no.
What's going on?
Fuck. Okay, baby, don't worry. It's okay. I'll get you out of here. Police are just right up there. I'm coming back. I'm coming right back. Hey, I found her! Down here!
What just happened? I don't understand what just happened. What happened? What the hell was that noise? Was that her boyfriend slash husband or her dad? I was kind of... Yeah, I don't really know what was going on there. Okay. Dad? Okay. So her dad was killed while trying to find her after she had a drug binge? Ooh, it's probably not good. Okay, whilst that is doing, I'm gonna look around for yet another one of these. It's been a while since we've seen one. Got two at the very beginning. Okay. Hold on. Just a minute. Last time I tried to do this, I got... Alright, so it's around here somewhere. Door, maybe? Right here. A D? The demon just gave me the D? Let's see. It was more like that, I think. Okay. So we've got that one. We've almost got the demon's name. Now I'm assuming that's what we're doing with all of those. Apply the moisturizer, yes. It moisturizes the skin or it gets the hose again. I have an open door behind me. Moisturizer!
Alright.
Like I'm basically using a... one of those little wipes you get sometimes from the restaurants to clean off his face. So I'm assuming we do this, and after this whole thing is done, then they go to the person who does the makeup. Thank you. It did say she was 14. Yeah, when he made the phone call it says she was 14, so why did my vision go blurry? But how did the dad die? He just like turned around and there was... It looked like somebody hit him over the head with a rock or a bat or something. But if that was the case, then they probably would not have let Rebecca live either if it was like a... Okay, dude, you're gonna have to go inside your hole. Thank you. Stop! You have been taking... No. 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 You are not escaping, sir. Mr. Pham, I need you to calm down in your afterlife. It's not okay. It's just not okay. Alright. Oh. Alright, man. Come out of there. Okay. Alright. It's gonna be like a situation where I wind up having to embalm my own corpse or something. Jeez Louise, my own shadow going over the top of the gurney scared the hell out of me. Okay, how are we doing, by the way? Oh, yeah, that's good, that's good. That looks nothing like a demon marking of any sort. Okay, so we have to inspect the body. Make sure nothing stupid is happening.
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
The fuck? I was not done inspecting you! Oh my god, woman!
Now.
Lay your naked ass back on the table! No, okay. Well, what do I do if the corpse escapes? Thank you for the hydration. We're just gonna sit here. If I spit take all over the place, it's not my fault. Nobody said anything about having to chase the corpse down. Is she in there knocking? I'm not opening the door. Just go this way. If I take it, I wasn't supposed to go that way. Alright.
No! I'm not going! I hate you! Please! Don't!
This was part of the demo. I thought we had gotten past this area, though. Wasn't it?
I miss you so much. I don't care about anything anymore. I don't want to be here without you. Please, just... I love you.
Okay, is that the dad? I mean, she hasn't mentioned the mom. Is that the reason why she was doing drugs? Like, the mom was out of the picture, the dad was taking care of her, but the dad was kind of an alcoholic, so... things weren't good?
Get me out of here! They're gonna kill me! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Let me out!
Where the hell are those sounds coming from? High risk? Okay, I can't go there. I can't open any of these other doors? Administration? Okay, what's... Keys? Keys to the high-risk wing. Okay, hang on. Before we go back over there, because obviously it wants me to go over there. Antidepressants. Medication to be used to treat depressive disorders from anxiety disorders. Rebecca Owens, 300 milligrams, take once with food. The kitty is not in here right now. As a matter of fact, I probably need to pause and go to the restroom or something. And see if they want to come in here.
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Was that the guy that was at the desk while I was trying to put information into the terminal? Sir, I do apologize. I wasn't trying to ignore you or anything, but typically if people talk to me while I'm typing, I start typing what they're saying instead of what I meant to type. So I wasn't trying to ignore you. I was focusing. You understand, right? Okay. That was oddly human. What the hell? That's me, right? There isn't a day I don't think about you. Memories were flashed into my mind uninvited in a moment of bliss torn down by unimaginable guilt. Nothing they give me helps. I still have your necklace. It's one of the few things they let me keep in here. I'm not sure I can handle having anything more, though. I'm giving it to Grandma when she visits next. I want so badly to have a piece of you with me, but I'm afraid if I don't deserve it. You told me that when I was little, I would put it around your neck every morning as a way to wake you up. I guess kids just like shiny things and annoying their parents. I don't really remember it much. I just remember you being annoyed with me after the 100th time. But I would give anything to put that around your neck one last time just to see you wake up. Wait, am I already dead? I'm sitting here holding your coin right now, wondering if I'll ever have one of my own. What would be the point? Even if one day I'm sitting here holding my own, no matter how many years are printed on it, I would still always have yours in my other hand, never changing, stuck forever. It would always remind me of the life I cut short while I keep going. I can't imagine it. Okay, so he was sober. If he died that night, he was sober for 10 years? Before she went out and started doing her own thing at 14. Necklace, my dad's necklace. Dad's sobriety, so it was for 5 years. He'd been sober for 5 years. Okay. What am I supposed to... I don't know what I'm supposed to do about this. Am I experiencing things? Or is this how she sees herself? I don't know. Can't go anywhere over here. I guess I go back? Did Rebecca not handle treatment very well? Okay, we've been here. We've been here. What am I missing? There's gotta be something in here I haven't seen. Can't look at that. Okay. Been over there. Something else? Okay, I can move around this, but I can't actually get out of this area. Okay. Just want to make sure there wasn't like a hidden path or something like that I was supposed to be following. Okay. Back to the beginning? No. Okay, there's something I still have to do inside that room. I didn't see anything else to interact with, though. Maybe something inside one of these other rooms. Behind the door. No. Oh, this one. Okay. I've thought about how I'm going to write this over and over, paper after paper thrown away. Then I realized it doesn't matter who's going to read this. Some nurse who will shake her head and move on. Someday, someone will think of me for the last time, and I will be gone like I should be. Moment after moment I've wasted. I've lost you because I was selfish. I never listened, and it killed you. I ruined everything on my own. My one real accomplishment. I can't do it anymore. I can't stay here pretending I want to be better. The truth is, I've given up. I've given up the moment I killed you. I don't want to be a part of this anymore, and I don't want to cause any more pain. Okay. I'm sorry, Grandma. I tried. I really did. Please know that you were everything to me. You were all I had left, and it meant the world to me. You deserve so much more than to worry about what Rebecca is doing to herself now. Life is better without me. I love you. I will be alright. Okay, so there's that letter. Okay, now what? Can I...
I can't use that here. I can't use that here. I can't use that here. I can't use that here.
Oh, wait. You've got something in there. There we go. So, can I put the other one in the other hand? It's not even giving me an icon. Hang on. Finger point?
I can't use that here.
I am confused. Benjamin, how you doing? I have to be missing something here. And I just got the... Wait. Oh.
You should have died when you had the chance.
Well, okay. Oh, they gave her the Mary Winchester treatment. That's not okay. Huh. So, am I crazy yet? Definitely. Alright. Just had to make sure. Okay! Okay. I haven't even started inspecting you. I got sucked into my own life. I've probably just been sitting here staring at the wall. Let me make sure nothing else is weird going on. Kinda don't want to step into the bathroom again. Why is my vision going screwy? I don't have another parchment. Hang on. Okay. Okay, vision, come on, don't do the thing. Why is it doing that? Is there something I need to see? No, not in here. It's in here. Whatever it is. Ma'am, are you experiencing any weird vision problems? Whoa. Okay, hang on. No. Okay. Okay, so it's over here somewhere. But where? Is that a drawer, maybe? Nope, I'm trying to close the drawer. Oh. 5. This one? Hold on, wait. That one. Okay. So, wait. I'm not trying to mark anything yet. I don't actually know how to do the mark. I still haven't even inspected this body yet. I'm just writing those things down so that I don't forget them. Okay.
Rebecca, it's me. It's your grandma. I need you to let me in, sweetie.
Crowley wants his eyeballs back. Well, no, Crowley's got red eyes.
Don't you love your grandma?
Okay. This is one of those instances where I'm supposed to ignore what's going on, right? Why can't I shut the door?
It's so cold out here. I'd love to come in.
Okay, you're not gonna... Okay, let me just walk to it.
I just wanted to visit you. Don't you miss me?
I can't move.
I brought you something.
I don't want it.
I thought maybe you could slit your wrist for me. Just a little cut. What's wrong, Rebecca?
You're gonna have to see a chiropractor today.
Don't be afraid of your grandma!
Ooh!
Get away!
Okay. Taking Grandma's gifts back to the store. She's not getting anything for Christmas this year. How the hell am I supposed to get work done whenever I've got psychopaths running around with knives and stuff and things? Okay, I've got to hurry up and do this because I am pretty sure my character is going fucking batty. Okay. Got a hole there. Cozies. Not seeing any more weird ghosts. Fine. Nothing on that side. I don't believe that, but sure.
There we go.
Are you sure? We didn't check the back. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. My bad. Okay. Alright. Now then, we have got our last one. Right shoulder has got several contusions. Right arm. Left arm. Right leg. Left leg. And nothing on the left shoulder. Okay. Come on! I feel like this is still about to happen. Give me that. Thank you! Now go put it up. Okay, now that I know all of the stuff and things that they have on their bodies, I should be able to look at the demon cryptology thing and figure out what I'm dealing with that way too. Yes. Okay. I'm not sure that I should open the door anyway, so, you know, we're fine. We're good in here. Let's chill. Why do I feel safer in here with a dead body than I do, you know, like, just out there? All the weirdness has been happening out there. Just like Granny Blaster. Oh, Lord. Yep. Alright, so what do we do next? Now we have to take care of the body. Oh, not that. Wire the jaw shut. Injector. Nope. Yeah. Nope, nope, nope. Give me that. Alright.
I'm missing something.
Am I? I probably am. Hold on. Settings needle and needle injector. What am I carrying? Setting needle. I did not pick up the needle injector? Needle injector. There we go. It's got me so incredibly paranoid. What's gonna happen this time? Hey, is that how you doing?
There we go.
Okay. Alright. Can we do the eyeballs? Yeah. These. God almighty! Oh my god, nobody told me the ring was hanging out inside the hallway. Oh my gosh. Oh! I need to go to the bathroom. Is that okay?
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
You're thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Okay. Okay, bam. I think I'm on my last body. If I can quit getting distracted, I think I can finish my first night. At least I think that's how this works. Okay, eyeballs first.
All right.
Okay. The embalming fluids. I want to reopen that door and turn the light on. I don't like the idea of not knowing what's in here. Please. Turn the light on! Oh! Thank you. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, hang on. Open it. Okay. That's the one I just picked up. Not that one. This one. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I got that one. Now which one? Methanol is over here. Oh my gosh. No. You know, if this was ever an option, it is not an option anymore. As far as the job goes. Okay, now I need the reagent. There we go. Is this supposed to be making that noise? Yep. Get out of there. Okay, tubing. One of those. And what else? The forceps. Nope. That's the one I need. Okay. Forceps. Tubing. Back. Please don't do any weirdness. Just let me finish this body, please. Okay, while that's doing, can I...
I'm gonna need you to do some stretches now.
Okay. I need a password to get into that part. Stretches, not water. Stretches. Pause and go to the bathroom to keep the evil away. Yeah, that might be a good idea. If there's any more jump scares, I might have an issue. They're gonna take a quick pause. For those of you who are at home, run and go to the bathroom right quick, grab you a drink. I don't know how much longer we have on this round. From what I understand, it's different rounds, different bad guys, something. I don't know. It just seems like you have to make it through so many nights kind of thing. I know it's probably not like Freddy Fazbear, make it through 5 days or whatever, but, yeah. I only have the 3 bodies back there, and this is my last one, so let me run to the restroom. The door can be open. You should be able to open the left. Not sure if they're actually going to join me or not. Should I put blind playthrough on the title of the stream so people don't come in and start doing spoilers? I am body cam. Yes, ma'am. Put that on the title so people will know.
Hey, buddy.
There we go.
You look thirsty.
Done?
Why don't you get hydrated?
Thank you, thank you. I think what I need to do is write in a command where identifying exactly what a spoiler is, because some people seem to be sketchy on what a spoiler is. Hey, kitty. Somebody already got you a snack. Hang on. There you go. Now that's 3 snacks. I'm not sure how many people got snacks for, but that's 3 snacks right there, guys. So she should be good for a minute. Not that she's... Yes, kitty? Sadly, my other cat does not really care for those. I have to go and give him a can of tuna. Yeah, I got that covered. Okay, so are we ready to resume? Is it 3? Hey, Seth, I'm not a liar. Okay, that's done. Okay, I can't remember exactly what I was doing. It's been like 2 seconds, so, you know, if it's been 2 seconds, I can't remember stuff and things. Back. Okay. I was actually gonna get the password? Yes. Password. Password. Did he tell me what the password was? The system is for River Fields Morticians with access rights. Please enter your night shift code. My night shift code. Okay, so I need to look at my stuff. Okay, gotcha. Not yours. Nothing? Okay, is there a password on the back of his? Am I gonna steal it? 82633. Wait, that probably works on the box, too. Just out of curiosity. Because he didn't actually explain anything about this. Hang on. 82633. Okay. 82633. No, it takes 2 more digits. So where can I get that code? Not that I'm being nosy. Okay, oh my gosh. All of the stuff and things. This database is a collection of all of my findings related to the banishment of covetous demons and the history of the demonic and the tools that I have found through my research, years of travel, and piecing together whatever relics remain have been compiled. I'm just sitting here looking over the top of the thing. Somebody over there dinged me. Path to banishment. Embalm each body with a special reagent. Okay, I did all of the bodies. Use letting strips from the cabinet to reveal the demonic sigils. Compare the found demonic sigils to the demon's names in the night shift database. Build the mark to match the demon's name. Pay attention to each body for demonic activity. Note that bringing an already embalmed body back out to re-inspect for changes may be necessary. Place the mark on the body believed to have demonic tendencies. Burn the body in the retort. I was talking to you, you just try to stick your nose in my mouth. Rude. Okay, history of the demonic. Oh my gosh. Since I first experienced contact with demonic entities, I have dedicated myself to researching everything I can to prevent their attempts at possession. My journey has taken me all over the world in search of answers. I have found that no particular religion has a full understanding of the demonic. While bits and pieces remain true in various interpretations, there is much that is inaccurate or simply unknown. I have compiled what I have found from various archives and relics. None of this is integral to banishment, but this knowledge may still be useful. Athenian text and language. Athenian is a long-dead language reported to be lost. Reported to be lost in the burning of the Library of Alexandria. Only a handful of religious scribes had known of the Athenian I don't know words, it's fine. Text and all of its spoken language. After the fires, what little was known was recorded and kept hidden. Known as the ethereal language, it's believed to be the tool of angels to communicate with man. Stop all of this. Whatever's going on back here, don't do the things. I'm reading. Few have been allowed to access the remnants, the remaining documents, whatever. Ethan and Cain. Demonic Ethan. Demonic angels. Satan, exiled from heaven and his hatred for God, drove the creation of desecration tongue of that. Stop clicking things. It's recorded that it had been combined with the... Why is that here? There's like a... I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a magnifying over creation, and it's just sitting here. Okay. Combined with the remaining documentation of ancient angel, in an attempt to discover more of the ancient language, below are all the translations I could find. Format. Angel, anti-angel, and translation. Some words can simply do not have an anti-angel equivalent, which is signified by NA. Okay. There's the magnifying glass again. Why? Blood vessel, vessel of the sinner, vessel of holy water, sin, fire, home, house, holy water, prey, decay, shadow, death, imitation, human, create, arrival, name, fear, drink, you and yours possessed, and me and mine possession. Below are recordings I managed to capture of anti-angel being spoken. Can we just call it demonic and angelic? Being spoken from the mouths of the deceased and their translations. Are you okay? You okay? You okay? She's having one of them days, apparently. Alright, green screen. Let's go back to the... Okay, so the corpses can talk. Hold on. I will give her another kitty. So, somehow or another, the translations of these might help me. Maybe? Okay, I did not even hear different syllables in all of that. No, ma'am. I am not going to have you getting sick on stream. Sure. Okay. Ordered letting? When the church found someone to be guilty of sin beyond the forgiveness of God, the accused would be atoned for their sins and re-enter the grace of God by undergoing a cleansing of sin, which is known as letting. If I'm not mistaken, I also used to use leeches for that. A priest would bless the holy blood that was remained in the sinner before cutting the wrist and allowing the remaining blood of the sin, known as the cophrus? Don't know. To flow freely into an urn. The blood would then be drained until the accused became weak. The weakness was believed to be the body being unburned by the weight of sin. The amount was believed to be approximately a quarter of the sinner's blood. Cophrus was then burned as the blood was believed to be part human and part demonic. How exactly would priests from way back in those days know about what the quarter of blood was? It's like, you know, I think what we need to do is drain the body of all of its blood. Then we're going to measure inside these urns. And we're going to figure out how many urns we can fill up. And then we'll know on the next body only to use this many urns. Seems safe. The halls of hell. When Satan and his followers fell from grace, he was forced from his throne, a great hall. In this hall, 3 houses were built, and he gave positions of power to his disciples with them. These disciples were to covet the souls of all sin and gather them and bring destruction to God's creation on earth. They were given charge of 3 great houses within the halls to build and command their armies as archdemons of the devil, known to humans as covetous demons. So 3 main houses. Alright. The mark of the 3, the devil's hand is surrounded, holding 3, surrounded by the iconography of the different houses. I do apologize if I read something wrong or mix up how it's supposed to be said, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine. You get the idea, right? And I've got hair that's driving me freaking bonkers. Oh. Call it demonic language. That's silly. We call it demonic and angelic. I mean, seems like a good idea to me. The demon's powers are limited to that of their making. No one entity is strong enough to break into a world of the living on their own. They must rely on other spirits to achieve the goal. So the demons gather spirits around it. The following are various entities whose purpose in the demon's plan is to act as tools to reach the beyond the veil. These forces have many uses beyond those of the covetous demons and have appeared around the world where the fabric between the living and the damned is thin. The woman in white. A fleeting manifestation of the House of Desolation, this entity has the power to have a more physical... You calm down over there. I am reading stuff and things. Cannot interrupt. I'm surprised she hasn't gotten off and run off like she did earlier. As long as the dead stays on her gurney, I think we're safe. Seeing as how she's already run away once. A covetous demon will form a bond with the spirit long enough to reach between worlds and perform its desired task to be its spy on its victim, attacking or funneling demonic energies to it to make them more susceptible to possession. A woman in white is only a partial physical presence. While it can inflict harm on the living, it's limited in its power and would dissipate quickly. So it uses a ghost to weaken whatever it's trying to possess. The Shadow Man. Oh, we saw you. A weaker manifestation of the House of Immolation, the Shadow Man is often seen as a guide where it may also be used to spy on the living. A covetous demon may form a bond with the spirit to attempt to influence or confuse its victims. The Shadow Man is often seen standing out of the corner of the eye, moving quickly in and out of sight, or lurking in the shadows. Which means that actually might be what was hanging out inside the window when I turned around this morning. The Mimic. We're looking for orbs, guys. The Mimic is a weaker manifestation of the House of the Invidiousness, and is used primarily to view the living. The Mimic is the embodiment of the devil's envy of humanity. This manifestation longs to look as human as possible, but suffers eternally to only ever be a stiff, disfigured shell. So is that what the grandmother was? Have we seen every single one of these manifestations? What the true form of the Mimic is behind the shell is unknown. It's been recorded many times on closed-circuit television, often viewed as the living, only to vanish quickly when seen. What's this? Okay, that's that. Okay, while learning the name of the demonic entity, it's more about waiting. Identifying which body is experiencing demonic tendencies requires paying close attention. While any of the bodies can be manipulated, it's far easier for an entity to control its own vesicle. Vesicle? Decimal? Vesicle? Vesicle. Sudden movements, large or small, can be a sign of tendency, but I've had one corpse that got slashes in it and one corpse that completely ran away from me, so which one are we talking about? If a body appears to be more active than others or strange markings start to appear, it may be signs of demonic tendency. However, the demon is trying its best to remain elusive and may manifest these manipulations on other bodies, which is why it's important to take note of which body is experiencing these events. The more events are linked to a specific body, the more likely it is to choose an visual. The appearance of new markings on the body, sudden movements, large or small, repeated movements, Is one body more active than the other? So those actually showed up on other dude. When a demonic entity is present, the vessel it is in occupying may form markings not previously observed. Inspecting a body additional times is important to spotting these. A body with demonic inhabitants may display sudden movements. These movements can be large or small. Manipulate. Can we play this?
Alright. This working? Yeah. This thing is huge. So, I guess, this is David. Raymond, this feels insane, but I think you were right. This has happened a few times now, but let me see if I can get in here.
He's twitching.
There it is. Fuck. Fuck!
I had a body get up off the gurney and run down the hallway and then stand behind me and scare the crap out of me, and he's upset about twitching feet? Okay. We checked that one. What's this one? Okay, so Immolation, Invidious, and Desolation. Each of the covetous demons belongs to one of the 3 houses of service in the halls of Satan. The houses of sin, the demon's true name, is composed of 4 sigils of bondage. Below are the 3... You're gonna fall off of there, kitty. Below are the 3 houses, all known covetous demons within them. Bonnet, a neck. Oh, so we have to... Between all of these, we have to find the house and put the symbols in the correct order. Okay. So that's... Kitty, you're making biscuits on me. You're making biscuits on me. Okay. Ow. You're actually scratching me, kitty kitties. Oh. Okay, and what's this? An entity must... This is a whole lot of reading, but I get why that's in here. An entity must be bound to its original... Ma'am, I know I'm taking a long time in here, but could you please not? Are you gonna die of old age whilst I read all of these things? Could you just go back? You're kind of creeping me out. I don't like people looking at me while I'm reading. She's gonna jump at me, isn't she? An entity must be bound to its original vessel, and that vessel destroyed in order to stop the process of possession. Throughout my work, I have managed to discover and establish a set of tools to bring about banishment of demonic entities. The occupied body must contain the reagent. The mark must be on the correct body with the demon name. The mark must be placed on the correct body and burned. Below are the tools. I am aware of their usage. The mark. The mark is one of the tools used to bind the demon to its chosen vessel. Each slot holds a sigil that represents a part of the demon's name. When all 4 are placed in the correct configuration, place the complete mark on the vessel believed to have demonic tendency. The mark will react to the baleful reagent inside, binding the demon to it. Once the demon is bound, burn the body. Ma'am, you're still bothering me. Uncovering the demon's name. The evocation can only be completed once the demon has inscribed the 4 sigils of its name into your world. They are hidden from us as revealed by the burning of the letting parchment. Once all 4 sigils are discovered, the name of the demon will be known and the marking built. She's just gonna sit there. Just waiting to check the email? That's what it is. Probably. I'm probably extremely angry that I'm having a hard time navigating this ancient database. The reagent is the second part of the tools used to bind the demon of its chosen vessel. It has a unique ability to react to the mark with the demon's name. Since it's unknown which body the demon occupies, it's important to add the reagent to all of the bodies being embalmed. This ensures that once the mark has been built, any of the bodies will be able to receive it. The demon will do what it can to breed doubt, so it's unlikely, though, but not impossible, that any noticeable change will occur once the mark and reagent are in place. The choice of body and demon must be certain before burning the body. How many other things have changed if she's just sitting here? Demonic invocation can only be completed once the demon has inscribed the 4 sigils of its name into our world. They are hidden from us and must be revealed. The letting parchment or known strips are special pages of scripture marked with symbols and angelic text that will cause the demon's sigils to burn. She disappeared. Now I'm wondering where she's at. Letting the parchment simply hold it. Okay, we know how that works. Holy hell. She's just staring at me the whole time. Okay, have I figured out all of the information I needed to know? That's a lot of info dumping right there. Okay, let's go home. What, kitties? Okay, I looked at all of the stuff and things, right? So, now I've got the 3 symbols. Okay, let me finish her embalming. She's just about done, but let me finish her embalming and take her back, and then we'll try and figure out what the demons... Hi?
Rebecca?
I can't read this. Will you stop messing with my vision?
Come
I
over
see
here.
you. I don't wanna.
Why aren't you coming?
Oh.
Why aren't you coming?
Should really stop asking me that.
Rebecca?
You're gonna force me to come over there.
Rebecca?
Okay, no. Oh, the light switch is over there. Just hit the light switch! I mean, we could just go home. But I was joking. Can I actually just leave? Oh, dadgummit. Nice to know she's still here. Okay, can I please get done with this body? Empty IV reservoir, the bag. The bag is here? Yes. And then the big needle here. Yes. Okay.
I'm missing something.
No, I've got to go back and get the fluid, the cavity fluid. Take her to the dentist. Okay. Thank you, please. Oh my god. Guess she gave up on the email? Probably. Okay.
There we go.
We're good. Okay. Mix the cleaners. Who's giggling? Alright. Perfectly fine. To hear random giggly noises.
Rebecca!
Dr. Marty. I refuse. You are not going to keep I'm not coming in there. I will sit here and stare in this box, apparently. That look like a sigil to you? Wait, I've seen that sigil. Does that actually... Okay, could you please get out of here? I'm trying to do my work. I have no cleaners. Okay, I have cleaners. This is not okay. Stop doing these things. You know, the demon is wearing him a whole lot. I think he's taking him to prom. We might already know who is the one being possessed. He's the one doing laps around the freaking mortuary thingamajig. Okay. Okay. I hope I did that right. I don't remember if I actually got the cleaner. What's the increase in... What's the noise increase? What's going on? Okay, I need these? Just close the doors. Try to focus. Do the thing. There we go. Just the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again. There we go. Alright, you are done, right? Return the body. Yes. Alright.
Hey, buddy. You look thirsty. Why don't you get hydrated?
Chaos, how you doing? Give me just 1 second. Let me put this body where it belongs. Or not. Oh. Okay, all bodies are put away. All the bodies are put away. Now this symbol, was this one of the symbols for one of the houses? That might help me isolate which ghost, I mean not which ghost, but which demon it is by the symbol. Unless of course it's just trying to deceive me. Just gonna summon a demon right here inside my room apparently. Okay, and just out of curiosity if this is a thing. Is that symbol in here? Not that. Yeah, it's this one. So it's probably one of these bad guys. Did you just see that, dude? That is not okay. That is not okay. It's fine. Okay, I need to walk around to each one of them, make sure I got the symbols right first.
What's up?
What's up? How you doing? Chaplain, how nice of you to join us. It's all in my head. I've been working too hard. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there was somebody standing there. And a very, very creepy somebody, too. Okay, next one's back here. That's like a L with a dot. Just make sure, absolutely sure, if this is our first time, I would like to be able to get the symbols right so I can actually see what happens instead of completely messing it up. Where was the other one? Oh, yeah, right here. That one. Where was the other one? I don't remember. Back here, right? Yeah. Okay, now let's just make sure before I start doing anything else. It was this symbol? Yes. This symbol? Yes. This symbol. Am I sure it's that simple? But I'm checking my answers! Wait. Okay, I know that one's right. Yeah, it's gotta be that one. I don't see any of them that look closer to it because it's the straight line and a down instead of a straight line and a zigzag back, so that's gotta be it. Okay, so we've got the right markings. We just have to figure out which one of these guys it is. It's not that one. This one. It's a Zazel? Yeah, it's a Zazel. Okay. The top one is... no. Left. Then right. And bottom. Okay, so now, unless I'm doing this completely wrong, this one... Can I move them back? Or is it stuck? Did I mess up by moving them down here? I don't want to take the mark. It's not done yet. Oh no, I may have messed it up, guys. I may have already messed it up. I didn't realize you weren't supposed to move them in here. I thought I was just keeping track of them. So can I, hang on, can I swap them? I can't swap them that way either. Is there a way to replace them with others? Oh, that's a good idea. Top one was gonna be the L, so you go here. Bottom one was, please stop playing with the stuff and things. That one. The left one should be this one, so replace that, and then put that one where it goes. And then the right one was the... I already done with that. There it is. Okay, so we have the right symbol. Now here's the question. Am I absolutely sure it's the guy that's been running around all this time, or is he just trying to trick me into placing the mark on that dude? So what I need to do... I mean, you did get all the scrubbies and stuff, so... hang on. He did get the mark on him, so does that mean this is him? What the hell just happened? Okay, now I can't get a hold of the gurney again? Alright. Okay, he did get the symbol on him, but do I need to, like, observe him to see if he's gonna move around? I have been seeing him running all over the place, but he's not the only person who's moved tonight. You know? Only one way to find out? Yeah, I guess I can. Okay, so in order to do this, I just get the mark and I put it on him, and then I blaze him? That's what I have to do? I mean, we're probably gonna play this for, like, secret endings, like, maybe one time doing the wrong corpse anyway, so if I get the wrong one, then I get the wrong one. Wait, I have to... What's the letting part of it? Wait, I remember that being a thing. Did she say glazed or blazed? Letting parchment, that's what it's talking about. I did the reagent, now I have to do them. Okay, okay. No, put that down. We're not re-embalming yet. But how do I put the mark on you, though? Oh! That's a thing! That was not on him before. Okay. Alright, so... Dude! If you're gonna check your email, get out of there. Okay, we don't have to do this right now. I'm kind of good with just going in here and making a copy. I'll wait. You check your email. Nervously tries to get coffee, splashes it all over the place. Yeah, I'm crazy. Which one is it that told me how to do this?
You should have fucking died. I will slit your ass open, and your last vision as they wither will be of the flesh being peeled from your legs, and all that will be left is eternal pain and darkness. You will beg me to take your pathetic carcass.
Oh, I guess if you notice anything strange, it's starting to take hold.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, his voice changed right there at the beginning.
The Night Shift Database. A computer program combining all my findings into one reference point. The database contains all the information on the process of expulsion, the tools used, and most importantly, all the markings of the known demonic names. If you ever forget what to do, replay these tapes or look it up in the database. The collection of demonic names is the most crucial piece to the puzzle.
Come on, get to the part.
You will need this information. My ID card is in my personal belongings drawer. On the back is the passcode to access it. Use it.
Okay.
At every moment, the demon is funneling its energy through you, weakening you, until you are unable to resist. Identifying a demonic entity is a delicate balance. The further you are from possession, the more time you have. The closer you are, the more the demon will make itself known.
It's known. Can you tell me how to do that?
Information to guess its name and the body it's bound to.
Okay.
The only way I've found to tell how far along a possession is on your own is to scribble on a piece of paper. Don't think about it. Just scribble. Look carefully. If you notice anything strange, it's starting to take hold.
Mm-hmm.
There's a notepad and a pencil on the desk in the front room. Checking from time to time can give an idea of how long you might have.
Okay. Still did not tell me what I wanted to know. Okay, I know I'm supposed to burn the body, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the marking. I thought I was supposed to put the marking on him. Can I please have this light, dude? Okay. Am I just supposed... It didn't give me the option to do anything. How do I... Just keep an eye up here. Identifying tools of combat, sigils of names, tools of combat. Maybe if I look underneath the nameplate, the mark. Yeah, mark. And the mark can be built, but it doesn't say anything. How do I do the thing? When all place correct figure. Place the mark on the vessel believed to take. Okay, I should be able to place it on the body. How does one do these? Oh, okay. Could you just hold that? Good morning, dude! Oh. Can we not pass out before I finish this? I have been struggling so hard to know how to do this. Where the hell am I at?
Where am I? What happened? Let me go! Hey! What are you doing?
Sorry. This is the only way.
Did I just not do it in time?
Why are you doing this? Help me, please! Please, Raymond! Raymond! Seriously.
Uh-oh.
Raymond! Why are you hiding?
I think I failed the mission, dudes.
Don't be scared.
Not your shit! You fucking burn!
You can never.
Me before I have coffee.
See you soon.
Hey! That's mine. Did I not do it fast enough, or did I put it on the wrong person? Dead. XP.